Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, Code with Tomi. This video is another tutorial video on the Python series on my channel, Python series for beginners. In this video, we're going to talk about modules in Python. What modules means in Python is, a module is a Python file with the .py extension, which contains some functions, classes, or variables that you might want to implement in your program. Let's practicalize this. Now let's say we have another file. Let's create a new file. Let's name it module.py. Okay, it's a graphical error there. Let's rename it. Now this is the module file. This file is our module. And let's say in this file we have a function that greets the user and it takes a name parameter. Now, what does the function do? We say when we run this function, we want it to print to the user I, whatever the name is. That's what we want this function to do. Now, if we just run this file particularly, let's just say we do greets, and then let's give it a name of Tomi. Okay. Now you see that it says I Tomi. Let's just keep a space there. Let's run it again. It says I Tomi. Okay, now let's say we want to, this is the module file. Let's say someone has programmed this module file, and this is what it gives the user. Then we might want to implement this function in our normal test.py file we've been coding on. To do that, we will import this module file by using the import statement. To do that, we'll say import. What's the name of that file? Module. That's how to do it. Now, let's say we want to use this function that is here. We will just say module.greet. Okay, hold on, please. We'll just say module.greet. Greet is the name of the function. Then we give it the parameter. Let's give the name John. Now when we print this, it says I John. Obviously, we didn't code any function in this our test.py file. But since we imported module file, that means everything in here can also be inherited here. We can use everything in here. That's what module does. We can also do the same for like a variable. Let's say we have a dictionary named dic. Then we give it this, and then open the dictionary and do this. Now we can give the dictionary name and give the name Donald. We have to put this parentheses, and then let's say it also has age, and the age is 30. We can use this dictionary in this file. To do that, we just simply say, let's say the age. We want to get the age from this module file. Then we'll say module.dic. Let's make sure that's correct. Then we say the age. Now when we print age, it should give us 30. Let's try that out. Okay, it says invalid syntax. In which file? In our module file. And the reason why I'm saying that because we didn't add a comma in the dictionary. Now when we run this again, let me first kill this terminal. When we run this again, see what it does. It gives us 30. We didn't define any dictionary here, but it's taking the dictionary we used in this module class. That's what a module is for. And in Python, we have some built-in module. Like we have the maths module. To do that, we just import math. We didn't code any module ourselves. This is built in with Python. And what this math does, normally Python comes with the normal add function. You can add two numbers, you can subtract, you can multiply. But if you want to do more advanced math programs, you need to import this math module. or let me say this math function or something like that. Then with this we can get the value of pi. Let's say math dot pi. This will give us the value of pi, which is I think 3.14. And when we run this, it gives us pi. Then we can use pi in our program. We can use it to calculate maybe like the area of a circumference or some math programs. That's what module does. This is built in with Python. Now we can also rename a module. Sometimes we might have a very long module, a module with a long name. Let's rename this our module name, and let's just name it module by code with Tomi. Let's just copy that. Now when we do this, anytime I want to import this module, we need to say import module by code with Tomi. Now we've imported this, but anytime we want to, let's say we want to define another a variable name equals to, we cannot start typing module by code. Sometimes it will automatically complete it for you, but if you are in your Python shell, you cannot start typing module by code with Tomi dot blah blah blah. Let's just get that variable. Let's say dot dig, then let's say name. Then when we print this, it says name is not defined. Okay, name is actually defined. We do this. This was the error. And now let's print this name. Now when we print this name, it gives us donut. But what I'm trying to bring out is that the name of this module is too long. We might want to rename it here. We can say import module by code with Tomi as m. Now this is still the same thing. Instead of just typing name equals module by code with Tomi, we can just type m, and it still give us the same thing. See, it still give us donut. Let me kill this terminal and run it again. See, it gives us donut. But if we didn't add this as m, I'll just import it. You see, it's giving us an error because it says m is not defined. But we can rename it here and say as m. That means it's too long and we're renaming it. We're importing this module, but we're renaming it. So wherever I want to use it in our code, we can use this or we can also use this. That's what it is. That's all for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please smash the like button, turn on the post notification, subscribe. And if you have any question, please drop it down in the comments below. I'll be sure to answer all questions. Thank you for watching. Bye for now.